Hello everyone, Double Ninja 720 here, bringing you part 16 of my live stream for Final Fantasy 14. Leaving off from the last part, we ran a bit, well, I ran a bunch of dungeons, got a little frustrated because some people like to speed run this stuff. Don't like to sit and marinate and enjoy enough of the content, they just want to rush through it and get it done. Even though it doesn't take very long, but oh well. I think we're going to go ahead and continue on with the story. Oh yeah, I also got White Mage, so that's what I logged off as. Of course, you couldn't tell from the armor. Let's see if we sold anything. Nope. Ooh, I got Palladian glass. Didn't even notice that. Just trying to see if there's anything to sell first. Right fast. That blue dye looks like it could be fruitful soon. That one could be fruitful. Same with that one. Alright, so we have to go to Little Alamigo for the next portion of the story. Oh, I also showed off my original character's guild slash housing. I also found out that you can't put anything on the lofts, so my idea of putting the lofts is kind of just for aesthetics now. All that hard work just to find out I can't use the space is kind of annoying. Finding a lot of flaws in the housing system of this game. But oh well. Live and learn. Color mode. Big Trouble in Little Alamigo. Alright, I'm almost level 40 on this class, too. Did I get any upgrades? Don't think so. Like civilized men and women, shadows uncast. Let's go to Little Alamigo. Alrighty. Let's mosey. Alright, who do I talk to here? I talk to someone. Ah, there's a map fragment. Careful where you're swinging that sword there, mate. Good thing I'm the hero and can't die. Technically. Oh, whoops. I should probably be checking my map. There's nothing here. It's all on the other side. Oop. Again, should be looking at my map. What those animals did to Bertoliana is unforgivable, and the thing they look down on us. Well, I'll suffer this humiliation no more. I'm with Wilred to the bitter end. I'm not afraid of a few lizards. That doesn't sound good. There's 2 more things to do. It's probably upstairs. This one has double tier. Yeah, see. If this plan succeeds, we'll have the power to lay the Empire low, to change the world for the better. Might be as Gundabald's content to eke out an existence in this musty old cave, but I'll be damned if I'm going to spend the rest of my life here. Now where in the 7 hells did I put that bloody map? I already swiped it. And your rusty knife that you planned on using. Almighty Ralgar, Lord of Destruction, we implore you, lend us your strength and put an end to the suffering of your people. Huh. Here to interfere again. Well, you're too late. Our plan is already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes, and no one will dare oppress us ever again. Can already see where this is going. It's not going to be pretty. Gone. The whole lot of them. And it is as I feared. They mean to take matters into their own hands. And what exactly is it that they mean to do? Dull-nicked and half-worn smooth. What's this? A hunting knife and a map of Zonrak. Wait, you said Wilred spoke of crystals, did you not? But they couldn't possibly mean to. By the gods, this is rank madness. Young fools are untrained and unblooded, all. They have no notion of how dangerous the Amalja are. They'll be butchered before they get within 100 yalms of the crystals. They're headed east. If we hurry, we might yet find them before it's too late. Yeah, right. I can actually leave out here. On my sleek ride. How much XP is this gonna get me? 10,000? Not nearly enough that I need to level. Oh well. Tank leveling. I could run a few of these. Commence the battle for Big Trouble in Little Alamigo. I'm above the level by far. Probably not a good idea for me to try to level up. Wilred, did no others survive? This is all wrong. Getting the crystals was supposed to be the start. We were going to reclaim our homeland. We... Pull yourself together, lad. We were going to make an offering of crystals to Ralgar to summon him, just like the masked man taught us. We plotted to sneak into Zanrak and make off with the lizardman's cash. They got caught. They caught us, and so many dead. Gods forgive me. Heathens, you shall pay for your crimes with your souls. I regret our young one's transgressions, but a soul is too high a price for youthful folly. For all their failings, they are the hope of the Alamigan people. This hope I will guard with my life. Oh, he doesn't actually. I gotta keep the healer free. Get off the healer! Focus DPS on the main guy. Alright. He's down. Got it. Your skill at arms is impressive, adventurer. Our wayward youths could learn much from a man like you. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let us return to Little Alamigo. Wait, we come all this way. We have to get the crystals. They're right there, ripe for the picking. Have you learned nothing, Wilred? Do you not see those tempered wretches? Such is the fate of those who are touched by a god. Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends? What? No one said anything about that. The masked man told us we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Ralgor. He swore. Enough, I will hear the rest of the sorry tale back in Little Alamigo. I dare say the hero will wish to hear it as well. Okay, I need a drink. I am underprepared. Take a little swig. Alright. Gotta go back to Gundabald now. No more lies, Wilred. Tell us everything. I was outside with the others when he appeared, the masked stranger. He told us about summoning Ralgor, about using crystals, and then just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from this squalor that I never stopped to question his motives. But I should have known there's no solution, nothing we can do to change our lot. Our people are doomed to live and die like beasts. Listen to me, Wilred. Our home may be lost to us, but it takes more than stones and mortar to define who we are. No matter where we may be, Alamigo lives on within us all. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy, but whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget that you owe it to this adventurer, an outsider. I won't. I promise. Thank you for saving me, and sorry I tried to kill you. My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope to know that there are kind souls such as you out there. Little Alamigo may not have much in the way of comfort, but you will always be welcome here. Alright. Bazooka Chin approves. Alright, what sells for the most? These two. We'll go with the sleeping poison. And I got dye as well. Back to square one. Would that we had more information to offer, but what Wilred told you is the extent of our knowledge of the masked stranger. Left unchecked, the man will bring about great pain and suffering. I pray that you'll find it, and put a swift end to the creature, for the sake of the young ones who died by his poisoned words. I gotta go back to Vinfilia. Press bye-bye. Is the way. Yay. Alright. And nothing new unlocked here, sadly. Me. Got a few ones coming up, at least. It's been a while since I've had a cutscene where it actually talked for me. I wonder if this is one such one. Nope. Welcome back, hero. I'm reliably informed that the investigation took you to Quarry Mill in Little Alamigo. So tell me, were you able to learn aught of La Habrea? Planted the knowledge of summoning in impressionable young minds, you say, precisely the kind of deception the Ashians would employ. While many of the ills that ailed the land can be attributed to the calamity, some are being brought about by a malign will. We must needs to delve deeper into this while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play makes Menphilia a dull scion. Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. Ahem. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation. Terror at Falgor. Oh, yes. While you were tending to business in Thanalan, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends the Sylphs. An individual fitting La Habrea's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. The sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the selfsame area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue your investigation where you left off. 12 willing, we will pick up La Habrea's trail at once more. Noraxia can furnish you with the details. Pray speak with her and take it from there. As always, be careful out there, hero. Alright. Going back to Gridania and the Black Shroud. Mocking one is to investigate Sinister One, then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with a Walking One in the Ash Crown Consortium. According to Friendly One, a Digging One named Medrad had an encounter with the scary Masked One. This Masked One is most certainly Sinister One. Walking One should go and speak with Digging One Medrad. Digging One is to be found at Fallguard Fort in the North Shroud. Cool. I'll just port back. Boink. If I get far enough, I might be able to unlock a new dungeon before this is over for this session. Is that someone... Is that a Velma cosplay? I think it is. April O'Neil, maybe? I don't know. North Shroud. I eventually need to get my stuff situated to show off some of my stuff. And the question is do I craft it on this character or do I craft it and transfer it? Oh, I can't fly. Oops. I forgot. I don't remember if I have this one or not. I will go ahead and check before I leave. I don't. Good thing I grabbed it. Yoink. Please leave me be, I'm not long for this world. I look death in the face. 'Tis only a matter of time before he comes for me, just like it came for that poor woman. Madrid is clearly traumatized. Perhaps if we were to soothe him, he might remain calm for long enough to hold a conversation. Yay, having to actually use emotes. There it is. You're right, it's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, that's true, but that hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. It was just another ordinary day. I was headed back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance, a masked man garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared. See the corpse of a woman. One glimpse was enough to tell me that she died a gruesome death. In that instant, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim her soul for his realm. What? You're investigating the same masked man? If that's the case, we'll help you in whatever way we can. Hi, anything to ensure that we won't have to suffer Madrad's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork, that's what I wanted to... Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I can do to repay him for comforting me. Shouldn't be having that good of a grin on your face after freaking out. But oh well. Ziz is so ridiculous. Now here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Among the local fauna, only the scalekin known as Ziz could inflict such wounds. That's why some folk are pointing the finger at them. I somehow doubt that the answer is that simple, but for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of the creatures, and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths. Oh. Alright, let's go ahead and get this on the road. Let's go kill some birds. Big monster birds. Lentils and chestnuts. Oop, wrong way. Gotcha. Ah. And down for the count. Looks like the NPCs are gonna completely troll that fate for everyone around here, since no one else is gonna mess with it. I'm kind of faded out. I've been trying to build up for my Dragoon relic on my normal character. There's a lot of fate grinding right now because I need the Atma crystals. And since I've already finished all the Atma crystals technically for my Dragoon, I decided that I'm going to farm the rest of the crystals I need for all my other classes for the relic weapons on Dragoon, since it's easy to knock out a bunch of fates with that class. You've already seen to the Ziz. Good work, adventurer. So were you able to find out the suggested creatures were our culprits? Probably not. Nothing. Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike Ziz from our list of suspects, which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. Oh great, a split. Rock of Rancor. There's something else I heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens. I'd better watch myself, eh? Unseemly japes aside, there's a rumor been going around. There's some as whisper that after each victim died, her rancor went into the great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and mount. This bears investigating, I reckon. I'm going to give you a fire stand stick to blow off a piece of that crack. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you'll have to throw the thing. Once you torn the rock a new one, bring back some of the fragments and I'll give them a gander. Yay, I get to throw dynamite. Seeing eye to winged eye. There's something you should know. I have been keeping this to myself lest I worsen Midrod's paranoia, but I too have seen the winged eyeball. Can I say whether it was coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely the same time as Midrod's. I was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in a gaze with a giant eyeball. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without once looking back. This happened at the rocky area west of here in case you had a mind to investigate. And that means there could be multiple eyeballs. And Ahriman are actually quite common. Alright, let's knock this stuff out. Oop, Bane might pull. I think I gotta go this way. Through the clay golems. Yeah, because it's right here. Boom. That's like lightning shards to me. I'm gonna level with this next mission. But I'm gonna go turn them both in at the same time. I think I gotta go over here. Yep. Of course it has to take forever for this stupid thing to discover. Hey, a Bane might. Ooh, I got a Dynamite Sinew. I would have rather taken the Dynamite Thread, but oh well. Or Webbing. Did I already get Ishgard? Nope, I didn't. So I need all the Lemza spots. I think I have all that. And I need 3 from Thanolin. Most folk are too scared to go within 100 yalms of the Rock of Rancor. Aye, it has a name. But what's a few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventurer like you, eh? Huh. These are just your garden variety crystals. 'Tis a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime, but they're definitely lightning aspected. I almost hate to say it, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with the masked stranger. It's like I've gone and wasted both your time and a perfectly good fire stand stick. Oh well. Should give me the... Ooh. Yay, level 40. Should give me the, whatchamacallit. The, what was it? The lightning shards. There we go. A monstrous Banemite appeared, and you slew it. The creature had long been a scourge upon the folk of Folgord. Intentional or no, you have done us great service. You have my gratitude. This does not make me wonder, was it truly a winged eyeball I saw, or merely a trick of light combined with blind panic? Power of deduction. Uh-oh, my rested status is almost spent. Huh. There have been no promising leads in the murders. I can scarce get a wink of sleep knowing that the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I had been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there can be no doubt. It was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that I could have mistaken so distinct a creature for a Banemite. But you and I were malms apart. How could we have both seen it at precisely the same time? What's more, our adventurer friend here had a run-in with the Banemite at the very spot you claimed to see the fiendish eyeball, isn't that right? There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. Oh, he's serious. But listen, mayhap it's not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be. Gods, of course. There must be more than one of the buggers. Ah, it's so obvious. But then that means, since there have been repeated sightings of these fiends, then there must have been more victims as yet undiscovered. I do believe we're out of our depth. I ought to leave the rest to the expert. Yes, we're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing you. Well, I burn to know the truth. Some things are best left unknown. Lest you have forgotten, it was the rocky area to the west that I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you will want to alert the authorities. There is a guardhouse nearby. The serpents there should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of the region. Thanks for the help, y'all. Can't really blame them. They're just regular guys. Regular Joes. Do I pick up the level 40 mission for the Paladin, or do I just push ahead in the story? I think I'm gonna push ahead in the story. Hello. Gear tab. Huh. Where is it? Macros. A rank. S rank. Odin. I believe Gear Tab is a rank. Oh yeah, I'm not in a guild, and I don't have my link shell up. There's no way I can solo it anyways. Of course they put him right next to one of my missions. It's an A rank hunt, by the way. Gotcha, bitch. Let's put it this way, if I got into combat with that A rank, I would wipe the floor with me right now. My gear is completely under reliable, same with my level. Pretty soon I'll be able to knock out those hunts. Greetings, adventurers. There aught I might assist you with. Gods be good, not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight. Poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in the Central Shroud, while the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any. Sightings of the winged eyeball are common enough. The creature appears to be moving the bodies, but to what end, none can say. The victims have all been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's been difficult to identify them so as to notify their next of. This button, engraved with the lily motif. The very same object was found upon another victim. A family sigil or that of an organization, perhaps. Either way, I dared to hope that this find will prove pivotal in solving the murders. Convenient. Secret of the White Lily. I would have you hold on to the lily button. You will need to continue your investigation. While it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals, you have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry on your work. I'm also a Twin Adder member. I can take care of it. If I might make a suggestion, you may wish to take the button to Gridania and have it examined by Mayun. Perhaps someone in her vast network of contacts can shed light upon its sigil. I'm going to go ahead and save my return and just run back. That should be fine. But getting back to what I was talking about with housing way back when in the beginning of this part, so there's two things that have kind of bugged me a little bit about the housing, other than the fact that it's really difficult to get anything larger than a cottage, even with the amount of gil that I have saved up. The stairs, you can't rotate them. The stairs are set in a certain angle when you go to put them against the wall, so they only face a certain way. It's kind of annoying. And the fact that the lofts can't hold anything. That's part of the reason why I made a loft, because I have a cottage, don't have a lot of room, and I was going to make a little mini room on the top of by the roof, I should say. And it was going to be cool, but unfortunately, no. The game mechanics will not let me. And I would love to have, like, one of these for outdoors. No, that was the wrong one. I wanted to hit the airship, not the White Wolf Gate. Ugh. Blasted. Let me back in. Is it raining in Gridania, or is it only raining outside of it? That'd be kind of weird, considering the gate's right there. Okay, good. It's raining here too, so it's kind of consistent. Wee. Hey, Myron, look at this. Good day to you, hero. By your grim expression, I suspect you aren't here for scones and herb tea. Although I would love to. Well, isn't this a lovely little button? The engraving is quite exquisite. Artisan level quality. I would say... Where did you say you found this? On a dead body. Lovely. Anyway, I'm afraid I do not recognize the lily sigil. You'll have to find the answer the old-fashioned way, by asking around. You could do worse than beginning with Bernadette, over by the Aetherite Plaza. She has a sharp pair of eyes, that one. Glad to know. Need help tracking down the owner of a button? That's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on then. Show me what you have. Seems to be some manner of decorative button, reminiscent of those worn by the families of old, though I cannot claim to know its sigil. However, I can say with certainty that the white lily is a recurring theme in Gridanian culture. Alas, I do not know who would make a personal sigil of it. If there is a soul in Gridania who does, it would be Singulid over at the Lancers Guild. The woman makes a point of knowing all the citizens on a four-name basis. Wow, that'd be really difficult. Especially for a giant city-state such as this. Bernadette believes that I can help you. Well, that is a rather bold assumption to make. I will try to assist, never you fear, but whether aught comes of it is another matter. Now then, what do you require of me? Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to the Gentry's ward northwest of here. Yeah, I had a break. I had to redo the intro. It happens every once in a while, little bro. How's it going? Yeah, I gotta delete that other little itty-bitty one. Wait, a memory comes to me. Of late, there has been a man who is perpetually seated at the bench by the ward's entrance. His name is Ursendale, and I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon the breast of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. Yeah, I think I'm going to be able to hit another dungeon soon. I don't know what causes it. Every once in a while, whenever I usually start the stream a little earlier whenever I have the time. And every once in a while for this game, it decides to not like it. So when I go to log in on this character, it kicks me out. So I just have to reset it. And usually it works. I usually just end up deleting the itty-bitty video that doesn't get the, little snippet. Do not believe we are acquainted. Pray lead me to my thoughts. The sigil of D'Artancourt's family. How? How is it that you came to be in possession of this button? In the body of a murdered woman? Her face, was it marred in any way? I had feared as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal to you the truth of the deaths, but on one condition. You promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment. skeletons in her closet. I was once a manservant in the employ of one of the oldest and proudest families in Gridania, the Dartancours. During that time I had the honor of waiting upon Lady Amadine, mistress of the household. Fair as summer was she, and possessed of a heart befitting her radiance. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change in her. Though my lady escaped their life, death may well have been a kinder fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed, and she beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Unable to bear the thought of being seen, my lady sequestered herself within her chambers and refused all company. This continued for many uneasy moons, until one day, without warning, she began receiving queer guests. None among us knew whence they came, these masked men, but my lady believed that they would help her to regain that which she had lost. So began the rites of rejuvenation. These rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew ever more grotesque as time went on. Eventually, there came a day when my lady bound one of her handmaidens to her bed and proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Suffice it to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of her body. I performed the dreadful task as bade, obedient servant that I was, but when the time came to return to the house, my legs refused to move. I knew then that I could not go back to that place, not after the nightmare I had witnessed. So it was that I left Hawk Manor, my home for nigh on half a century. Long did I weep for the girl who was slain, and longer still for the woman that Lady Amadine had been. Yet one cannot weep forever, and I endeavored to put the matter behind me. Indeed, I had resolved never to speak of my experience until you appeared before me. My lady's madness must be ended, lest more innocent lives be lost. Lay her tormented soul to rest, as you swore to me you would. I never swore anything yet. That was a little early on that, dude. She waits you at Hawk Manor on the western edge of the central shroud. Go now, go and do what must be done. For those of you that like a little bit of morbid lore, this little snippet of story in this dungeon that I'm about to run through are based off of the, what was her name? Elizabeth Bathory, the Blood Countess. The noble back in the day that I think it was from Austria. She believed that to earn eternal youth that she would have to bathe in the blood of virgins. So she would basically coax young females to work for her as maids, and then she would kill them, bleed them, and then bathe in the blood. She ended up getting caught because she started stealing noble children. Unfortunately, she wasn't executed or heavily punished, and there's no count on how many people she had killed. Basically, her punishment for killing all those people were to be locked up in her castle for the rest of her life. From what I remember reading. Sounds pretty cozy when you're already a noble. Alright, so we're gonna head over down here. That's where Hawk Manor's at. We'll go run the Dojo. Yay, marbles. I'll be fighting those eventually. And more Arimans. Gotta love the creepy aesthetic of Hawk Manor. This one's gonna be fun. Unfortunately, the gear is going to be completely useless to me, because as you can see, it's lower level than the 20s. Shouldn't take me too long to queue up, though. Let's get out of here. In the meantime, do I have anything to complete here? No. What's this? Bird in hand. What is bird in hand? Let's go see. Ah, I'm stuck on the train. I don't want to get attacked by marbles. No. Bad breath is bad. There's a really big one. Oh no. Oof, almost pulled it. Alright. I'm just gonna drop down here. Pro tip, as long as you're not in combat, you will not die from fall damage. Secondary tip, if you are in combat, you would otherwise take lethal damage. There's been many a time where I have pretty much just plummeted to my death while trying to run away from an enemy. Completely forgetting that fact. Aw, I can't do that one yet? Why can't I do this one? Must own an apartment or an estate and be sharing an estate. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's how you train your chocobo. You stable it and make it do some stuff for you, like some training setups. Well, if I had the change, I'd go and get myself an apartment, but unfortunately, they're running $500,000. They're kind of useless for me right now, too. This is one of my favorite dungeons, by the way. Gives me some big Castlevania vibes. Yeah, right? Exactly. Oh, great. The healer likes to run ahead. Oops. I only have one move. Alright, the succubi need to die quick. Oh, crap. Stun you! Okay, good. They know to kill them first. I'm gonna take these in small groups at a time. Healer seems a little, well, the healer's doesn't seem set for big pulls, which doesn't matter to me. I don't mind that. I don't mind smaller pulls. I'd rather ruminate on this than burn through content. We got one AoEer, and then we got one single target. Well, the monk could AoE, but more power in just single targeting. Usually skip that room because there's nothing in it. Oh my god, are you gonna heal me? Nope. You're gonna revive me? Thank you. It's a good thing I'm not eating food buffs right now, because otherwise I'd have to reapply. This is why I believe that healers should be focused on healing and not doing DPS. Slash me all you want. Oop. I would rather you not use this ability. I like this sword that she uses. It looks almost like Soul Reaver. I have yet to see an actual weapon for the, either Dark Knight or the Paladin that has that skin. I would like that. Doesn't even have to have a glow. We're not going that way, folks. We just need the key. Oh wait, so they got the green key, good. And take a drop. Grab the key. Nice pull. I know this is not where I'm supposed to go, but I do know that there is loot here. And I'm giving them the ability to actually get loot. Wow, that's some low rolls. I'll pick these keys up too. Hey, I got a Manor Bandana. I believe this loot can be used by my not my paladin, but my dragoon. There we go. It was not even a dragoon yet. Don't go pulling more. You need to go heal me first. I know this one's got some more loot. We're gonna end up skipping 2 chests. Alrighty, now we can go do the next boss. That last cell has nothing in it but enemies anyways. Oh shit. Okay, I managed to block it. Alright. I like how they fixed that. You used to have to use a return spell in order to get back to the beginning, or run back. But it was usually faster to return. Alright, this is the last trash pull before the last boss. These dungeons don't last that long. Cutscene. Oh, they pulled her. This fight's a lot more streamlined than what it used to be. There used to be these lanterns in the corners, and you had to douse them, otherwise they would do the whole zone-wide AoE to everyone. And the pulses could kill you pretty quickly, because there was 4 of them. Seduced. Oh, the black mage got turned to stone. Yay, level up. Alright, I'll give it... Oh, wanna look at the loot. Of course, they give the white mage weapon. Oh, it's a perfect level for them, too. Alright, nothing left. I'm out. Yay, commendations. I was gonna give it to the monk, because the monk didn't get petrified, and the healer kinda left me for dead at one point. Oh, another cutscene. Darkness has taken root within these halls, sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irrepressible spirit that quickened it to life. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You are every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. It is no ordinary mortal who can acquire one crystal of light, much less 3. The crystals make you strong, and it is to that strength that the light is drawn. Heidelin chose well. A pity that your existence is irreconcilable with our own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. Alas, we came here not to play, but to take the measure of your strength for Master La Habrea. That task now accomplished, we take our leave of you. Fare you well, bringer of light. I would absolutely love it if you can get the piece, because you can do a manor setup. There's some stuff you can build, but that giant bed with the huge canopy and the tattered drapes, it'd be awesome if it would be awesome if you can get the whatchamacallit, the ability to craft that or buy it or loot it. But unfortunately, that doesn't happen. I guess he was on the same mission, and that was I believe that was the black mage that we ran into for the dungeon. Oh, I forgot. These guys can pull. I'm out of rested, too. Ooh, I got some materia to yank. So that was Hawkman, huh? We won't see that one again until the hard mode. Alright, how many materia do I have to burn? 1? Okay, it's better than none. What did I get? Ooh, I got a Heaven's Eye 3. Nice. Alright. Put that on. Manor Scale Fingers we'll put on. Boktore. Oh, whoops. That's a boost. this is technically a boost as well. Lancer's Guild is the closest one. Wait, did they change the way this place is set up? I don't remember the Lancer's Guild being this close to this quest giver. Oh well. I find it interesting that you still can't get into that area yet. You are returned! What sights awaited you within the manor? What has become of Lady Amandine? You must tell me all. So she went so far as to consort with devils, but that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know not whether the masked men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, but it is plain that they are of the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them tenfold the woe they have brought upon others. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence I allowed I know not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore, through misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both, I am an embedder to a gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul. And he forever sits there. Oh. It's like this week I'm going to be building quite a bit of gil. I've already got 31,000 for the week built up. Yeah! I'll take it. Yeah, right. I guess that's true. Again, it seems kind of lame. Alrighty. Is this going to be a cutscene that actually talks? Or am I still going to continue to have to speak? I don't know. I don't think this... Nope. Welcome back, hero. Full glad am I to see you safely returned. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn in the Twelveswood? Two of La Habre's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission. The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt, then. The Ashians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we Scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the three nations to the presence of this elusive enemy, and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in the world that the Ashians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you are ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. I think that one will actually be one that talks. And I think I know what the next mission is. Yay, skeletons. I wonder, what titles do I have? The Heart of the Party, Gambler, and Deck Holder. Eh. Yes, Wrath of the Titan. The next primal. It's going to be convoluted.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
Pretty much.
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvip hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The Echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
Bah, Titan's not that bad.
So you will accept?
He's a big teddy bear.
Thank you.
And Titan looks like a sumo wrestler in this one, which is hilarious.
We can't very well send him to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola. Can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward.
You think you would send Papalimo to do the messaging and Urianger to look for the subsequent material, considering Urianger could reach the top shelves easily.
Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Ear itches. Alright, so since I'm only 41 and that means I can only do one more mission, we'll wait to do the Paladin mission. Especially since I could take a boat right here to go straight to Limsa for cheap. to be over. Nope. It's over there. Yep, 80 gil, not too shabs. Shave 40 gil off the top. Alright, back in Limsa. I still need to pick up some of these other classes, like Rogue. Where was I going? I need to go to the Yath Castle. I probably should have ported back there, but oh well, I wasn't paying attention. Boink. Go this way. Cullen, huh? Hail, adventurer, and welcome to Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about enlisting, speak with the personnel officer. Unless you are the guest we were told to expect. Haha. Welcome. Forgive me, sir. Oops, never mind. To business, then. As we told the antecedent, the kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogmoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals, fodder for their fell primal. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word is spread of your accomplishments, hero. On behalf of Limsa Lominsa, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address the hero personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the Kobolds plagued our people, nor is this the first time that we have to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was the company of heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we now turn to the signs of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you are right, yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands and that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Lominzans who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath, or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Lominsa's citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. Already we have observed disruptions in the flow of ether. Further inland, the effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, hero? Hell yeah. You have my thanks along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. That the Kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates that they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe. And I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Grey Fleet Mills in Lower Lanosha. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you could ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Oh, this is going to be fun. Ooh. Let's play some Triple Triad. I'm sorry, you wish to challenge me to a game of Triple Triad? I am on duty, but I suppose one match couldn't hurt. For the glory of the Maelstrom. Same and plus. Of course, I gotta play first. Winner. Ooh, I got Leviathan right off the bat. Too bad Leviathan's useless, because I've already got a Sid. That's a bad spot for your Orion J. I think I'll go ahead and take it. I'll put that there. Put that there. Ah, frag it. I lost. Ah! Definitely gonna start with that. We'll do that. Winner. Go one more time. If I don't get another card, then nix it. Gotta do it. Well, we'll go one more time since I want a Y'shtola card. Oh, you suck. Well, best I can do is draw it. One more time. One last win. Take both of those. But you can't steal it. Oh, is there gonna be a tie again? Damn it. Come on, you can do this. I think Y'shtola will take over for that Mulaja. Mulajaja. We'll do that. Shit. Damn. I would have won if I had done what I initially was gonna do. Second guessed myself and lost. Yoink. Winner. Alright. I must concede defeat, though we both struggled against the currents of fortune. You were simply the better player. Well done. I won 2 cards. Right. Gold saucer, card decks. Where's Y'shtola at? There she is. Yeah, you're going to replace that card. Yay. Alright, we gotta go to Lower La Noscia, go speak with the Company of Heroes member that we've tracked down. These are gonna be funny. Ugh. Ugh, man. I'm gonna hiccups. Actually, they're not really hiccups. I think it's more of a breathing hitch. That's technically what hiccups are, but not nearly as long as what hiccups usually are. Lay down your burden, son. Come drain a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time. Find you a lass or 3. You gonna say something, Venture, or just keep staring, eh? You wanna know about the Company of Heroes? Ah, hells. Price of bleeding fame. Can a miller mill in peace no more. Still seeing you come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige you. Considering yourself lucky, mate. Old Tractum was the company's best axeman. Now what was it you wanted to know? Tales from the Titus Slayer. Haha, so you want to hear the tale of how the Company of Heroes bested a primal, do you? Let me guess, you mean that bastard Titus, eh? Ah, if only you'd been there to see it. 'Twas a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights, we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took, and when he hit you, boy, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Ugh, just like that. Oi, what's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero, I'll have you know. People around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics we used to beat old Titus. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that have made a nest by the windmill just south of here? Aye, do that, then we'll talk. Notice some discrepancies, eh? Down for the count. Whoop, now it's the Rat King. A true Rat King is a huge amalgamation of many rats stuck together. So the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venture. Saved me the hassle of... never mind. Hungry, hungry go-views. What? You're still asking about how we beat Titus? I don't know, Venture. It was a pretty risky strategy, the kind only a veteran of 10-score battles could rely upon. I want to teach you, I truly do, but unless you prove you have what it takes to face that fat bastard, you can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you need to be capable of slaying, say, a Gubu. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road, why don't you try heading due west and stand on the lookout in case a Gubu comes calling? Slay it, and I might consider telling you more about old Titus. And his bad laughter. All's clear. For now. Down for the count. Yeah, you again. Then that Gubu was harassing the Millers is dead. Didn't think you had it in you, adventurer. Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm still not sure if I should tell you our secrets. As you can see, this is going to be the norm for this chain. The Laminson Way. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if you slew a... Tractum, are you in here drinking again? If you are, that Gubu had better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You had me word on that. Cleave the beast's skull in two with me trusty axe, I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask him? He'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true, was it Tractum who slew that Gubu, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Tractum, the finest axeman ever to serve in the company of heroes, the legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Titus. Titus? Titus? Who in the seven hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in a drink-sodden dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit. Well, see, Titus was what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest lotus the Hagenscheid have ever heard. Both of you, outside, will learn the truth of Lominson way. Track them. If you didn't slay that Goob, you may consider your contract revoked. This is some funny ass setup that they got going. The Lominson Way, level 34. I'm 41, so now we're 7 levels above. Let's do this. I beat his explosive. Alright, I admit it. I lied about being in the company of heroes. But I'm begging you, Chief. Please don't dismiss me. I've learned me less than honest I have. Save your blubbering, Tractum. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. It's just that I keep getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was a captain in a company of heroes, I finally understood why. I was being serious when I said I was one of them, but you went and believed me, so I wasn't being serious. Look, his name is Wysket, alright? Wysket. He'll tell you how to defeat Titus, or whatever the hell his name is. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then, tell the Chief to forgive me, it's only fair. Yay, we get to go to Costa del Sol now. Oh, actually that Royal Blue I'm gonna keep, because I think I run Royal Blue. Woad Blue, Sky Blue, Lime Green, and Sunset Orange. What's this one? Goop? Oh, it's turquoise. I thought it was Marble Green for a second. Anything in the Party Finder interesting? Sea of Clouds. Someone's fate farming in the Sea of Clouds. Ah, good old Costa del Sol. Go and grab this Aetheryte. Pardon, you wish to slay the Lord of Crags. We must slay him, Captain. The people of Lominson are depending upon us. Huh. You fancy yourselves heroes, then, just like in the tales. Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. He is blessed with the power that protects him from primal influence, thus he was able to lay low to Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risks, and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us that boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A man who can't be tempered, useful, but it will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You're passionate, I'll grant you that. And you deserve better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you into Ogmoro on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Gigaruju's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man, have you heard nothing I have said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you are welcome to find your own way into Ogmoro. Although it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to the man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are the best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. Convenient. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa Lominsa hangs in the balance. I love how they called it out, too. Nix that. Master Gigaruju's request can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. And Nyx has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with herring. Slay the Nyx and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. Oh, I have to jump in the water here. Gotcha. Probably a bad idea to be riding this mount around here, what with water and sand. Well, did you deal with the Nyx? Unless you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. The foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyway, now that the pointless busywork is finished, I shall give you a challenge that befits your talents. A modest proposal. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master Gigaruju wishes to welcome them in an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Gigaruju desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast, and so, hero, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied by a suitable wine, And by suitable I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as it is. Pun intended. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with the Landonel at Camp Tranquil. What, do you mean to tell me that you cannot afford to waste time as your associate did? Adventurer, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. Alrighty then. We don't have a lot of time left. What to do, what to do, what to do. Ooh. Could go and grab that right fast. Yeah. What to do? Any of these maxed? Almost, but no cigar. Ow. Head down this way. That was weird. Like the character was T-posed. Alrighty, little bro. Have a nice sleep. I'm about to get off soon anyways. Won't be able to get to Titan this time. Probably not tomorrow either. This is going to be a convoluted mission. Let's see. Anything able to go up for a decent price? Whoa, someone's really trying to put stuff up for quite a bit. I think that's the max amount of money you can hold, too. Just curious. Oh, that's a nice little penny. It's 10 gil. Why did I put grade 1 dark matter in here? Alright. Ooh, I got 10 of those? Huh. that's where I put all my weapon coffers. We're gonna do it this way. About to hit 200,000 gil, I like. Did I put anything in here? I did. I put pants and aetherite earring. I'll have to figure out to do some shirts and stuff. Haven't even unlocked crafting yet. Alrighty everyone, I think we can go ahead and cut this early for you in the future. Thank y'all for watching. This has been part 16 of my live stream for Final Fantasy 14. If you'd like to go ahead and give me a thumbs up and hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, keep up with the content. Comment down below, tell me what you think about the game and my gameplay, as I try not to do any spoilers, and I will see you in the next video. See you then. Later! Let's go to Dreamland.